back to my channel. Today I want to talk about Temu. Surprise, like everyone's talking about it. But I first heard about it from Do It on a Dime, and I love her recommendations. She usually talks about Dollar Tree. She's talked about a couple of online shops, including like ThredUp, which I love to shop at. But she recently did a video on Temu. She's actually done a couple. So I went on there, did a little bit of shopping, got an order, was very impressed with what I got. But when I went on there, I was just shopping for random things. However, I have a son who just graduated high school and he is going to college. And if you've ever sent a kid to college, you know how expensive it can be to shop for dorm essentials. So of course, I have been price shopping everything. I have this long list of all the things he needs. Some of those things are going to be duplicates of the things we have in our own home. So I got the idea to compare things from Temu and Amazon, which is where I got the majority of my own things. Granted, not all of these items are for a dorm room. However, that's how the shopping started. I did find a couple of things that we just needed extras of, so I went ahead and bought them. But I do want to compare them because I want to see the price difference and the quality difference, if there is any, or if you're literally just getting the exact same thing for less. And so that's what we're gonna do today. So I got my package from Temu, the famous orange bag, and I've already opened it, as you can see. So we're just gonna go through basically what I got. Anything that I got that I have the duplicate of, we're gonna compare. But what I can tell so far from what I've seen is the quality is really good. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing my son needed was a laundry folding board. He will have to do his own laundry at school, which is kind of crazy, but we usually use this to fold his t-shirts. So I figured he'd need one. So this is the one I got from Temu. I just realized the back of this says warming, not warning. Warming, this bag is not a toy. Well, thanks for warming me. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna open this up and compare it to the one I actually have. So I got blue, which is literally just like the one I got. Oh, I have to snap it together. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna open up the other one and see like the differences that I see. It's the one I got from Amazon years ago. I've had this forever. And I will already say that the plastic is a little bit thicker on the Amazon one, but not much. It's just a little bit thicker, a little bit better quality for the Amazon one, but it's the same exact design. I laid my Amazon one directly on top of the Temu one, and as you can see, they are basically the same size. Like if you line up each rectangle, they are the same size, so that's cool. Temu one is just a little, like it's smooth, it's a little bit thinner. It's definitely a difference. It's not gonna matter, I feel like, on this kind of an item, but I do wonder how these bends will hold up. Like I said, I've had this forever, and it's been great at lasting. You can see that they have the same hinges, so this should work very well for his dorm. All right, I'm impressed. It's worth the price decrease, I feel like, for that. The next thing he needed was something for his clothes. They say to bring like an iron and an ironing board or a steamer. I'm choosing a steamer because I think it's a little bit more of a space-saving option for when you're in a dorm. He does have a traditional room with a roommate. It is a small space. I don't know where he would store an ironing board. I know they have the little folding tabletop ones or whatever. If the steamer doesn't work out, I'll invest in that for him. But I figure, how often is he really gonna be ironing his clothes? And a steamer should work pretty well. So this is the one I got. Let's open it up. It really looks just like the one I had gotten for myself off of Amazon. This is the steamer. It does come with a little clip-on brush, which I do have attached to mine because mine has one too. I'll show you that in just a second. It's got the push button, and it also has the lock on the button so that you can just have continual steam. Mine has that also. And then this is how you remove the cup, which again is very similar to mine. We're gonna turn it on in a second and see what the steam is like compared to the other one that I have. This is mine. I got this from Amazon, like I said. It's called the Pure Steam. That's what it looks like without the little brush attachment. My brush attachment does have this little felt pad. I don't really know what the benefit of these are. This one does not have the felt pad part, but you can see it's got the same brush. It is almost the same size. It's actually a little bit bigger, his is. Mine, you have to like push both buttons on the side here to slide the water thing out. I feel like that is completely inconvenient because it's just a pain in the butt, I think, how you have to hold it. But the same thing, button, It's got the lock so the steam stays on. They look about the exact same. So I'm gonna put some water in this and we're gonna test them out. We're in my bathroom, so sorry about the lighting. It's a little bit yellow in here. My whole house is like this. It's very hard to film and have good light quality in this house, but I've got them both plugged in. It's ready to go as far as I can tell, so. That gives really good steam, actually. It sounds literally the same as my other one. Here's mine. This might work better. It does. It gives more steam than mine does. Wow, that's amazing. Let's see if I can compare them like this so that you can see. Mine looks like it's hardly giving any. It is hardly giving any. Not gonna lie, I think that was a really good buy. Very impressed with that one, and I'm pretty sure it was like $15 cheaper than the one I got myself, so score. Steamer, I got one of these hand pads. It's supposed to be like a little mini ironing board that you can stick underneath the clothes so that you can press the steamer onto it and you can get like creases. So like if you had a dress shirt, for instance, you should be able to like put this behind the shirt sleeve, run the steamer over it and get a crease. I don't have one of these for myself, but it's pretty good quality. I feel like I could, it was, I don't know, $1. It was so cheap. So I might get myself one and see if I use it, because I do like to use my steamer. I prefer it over the iron because I have to get my ironing board out every time and I hate to do that. The next thing I got, and this I have been dying to get from Temu because it is so much cheaper than the one on Amazon, but I love the one I got on Amazon and I was curious, is this the same? It is the famous Chom Chom, which is like a hair and lint roller basically, and it works fabulously. Like I love it. I have 2 cats. I use it every day. I can run it over all of the furniture in just like 2 minutes, literally. And I even run it over my rugs from time to time, and it gets so much cat hair off. So we needed a second one, and he could take this with him if he wants, but it's not gonna have a cat at school. But I wanted a second one for upstairs. Chom Chom, Temu. Okay, first thing I noticed, the one from Amazon is heavier. It is a thicker plastic, just like the ironing board. It's just heavier, probably the inside mechanics, but the size is the same. It looks the same from the front. It's got the same button and button indent. The handle itself feels a little bit flimsier, I guess, because it's thinner plastic. So I don't know if that's where the price difference comes in. If so, that's kind of junk. I'm gonna pop open the inside. It looks exactly the same. I'm gonna roll it and see. The rubber is the same. The felt pad feels a little bit cheaper on the Temu one. They both stop at the exact same place. Okay, so the construction's the same. I'm gonna go test them out on the furniture and see if this one works well. We're up in my loft. This is the couch that sits up here. It's a pull-out couch, but as you can see, my black cat likes to sleep right here. And I do clean this often, but it's been a couple days, so we're gonna try out the new one and see how well it works. I'm gonna save that middle part for the other one, the one I normally use, so you can see a comparison. That worked really well. Here's my regular one, the Chom Chom. Both did awesome. This hair is like down in there, but this one kind of popped up. But it looks like it has equal amount. This worked great. I'm genuinely impressed with that one. It does feel a little bit cheaper, like the plastic is definitely thinner, but it works just as well. So it's completely worth the savings. And it's not name brand, who cares? It's just basically generic. Now we're gonna start moving in to some of the things that I just found, needed, and had duplicates of. The first thing is pencil cases. So I have a lot of pens and pencils myself and markers. I have an affinity for stationery and office supplies. I can't help it. It's just me. And my daughter has the same affinity, but she does also use them for school. So I needed a place to keep some of my pens and markers, and I liked the bag she had last year, and I saw basically a duplicate of one on Temu for quite a bit less than what I paid for it. This is it. I got navy. It is literally identical to hers. This is hers. We got this last year on Amazon. It has the exact same zippers with the exact same logo in it, which is Angu or something like that, ANGOO. The tag on the front is literally the same. It says special, you are 1 in a million, and both of them say the same thing. The first flap is literally the same, 4 spaces on each side. The second opening is just a big pouch, empty, same thing on both. And the third opening is the exact same thing. It is 4 pockets, 2 of them are mesh, 2 of them are not, and it's literally the exact same thing, but cheaper on Temu. So super happy about that because I saved some money. Also got this one because I have a couple different places that I keep my pens and markers, so I like to have a selection in both areas. It's got a clear pouch here. It's very nicely made. It's canvas. You can obviously wipe it down. One open pouch with a little envelope pocket, a zipper pouch in the middle. Did I just zip it? Yeah. A zipper pouch in the middle. And then the other side is another big pocket, but then it's got the other envelope pouch and then a mesh envelope pouch. So it's just a bunch of different pockets basically, so you can organize your stuff. It's got like a quilted bottom. Like I said, I think this would be very easy to wipe down or even throw in the washing machine, but I thought that was really cute. So that is the second one I got. The next thing I got that I wanted to compare were these like miniature, I guess they're called Q-tips or brushes. People use them probably for makeup brushes and things like that. We use them for cleaning earrings. My daughter did just get a piercing for straight A's. She wanted an ear piercing, and these are what they recommend for cleaning. So she needed some more of these. These are the ones I got from Temu. They look identical to the ones from Amazon. So these are the ones from Amazon. They're purple. It looks like the Temu ones have a little bit bigger of head, like they just have a little bit more fluff on them, which is perfectly fine. The actual length of them, the Amazon ones are a little bit longer, but they're basically the same shape, basically the same thing, and probably half the price. So that right there was a good purchase. Next thing I got, the original one we got was not from Amazon, it was from Ulta, but I got one, my daughter one, I wanted one. I've never had one of these before, but it is an eyelash comb, like for mascara, when you're putting on your mascara to separate your lashes or whatever. And this is it. Very nice. Comes with a little cover. You're gonna be shocked because it looks the exact same as the one we got from Ulta. This is hers from Ulta. You can see it says 4ats on it or whatever, which is the name probably. It's a little bit dirty because she uses it. Exact same shape, exact same color, exact same everything, including the lid on top. This one does feel a little less sturdy, like there must be a little bit more plastic in the inside of this handle, but it is genuinely the same thing. Yeah, the teeth feel exactly the same. I'm stunned. This had to have been 1/3 of the price, maybe even less, 1/4 of the price. I don't know. It's a big price difference. Completely worth it. Very good quality. Super happy with that. Next thing I got is these pimple extractors. It's a weird thing. I don't know if everybody does this. I am 41. I have been getting more pimples like in the last couple of years than I did even as a teenager. Like, I don't know what's going on with me. It's driving me absolutely crazy, but as an adult, it gets a little tiresome popping your pimples. So I had gotten one of these for my daughter for her pimples. She's very into skincare, and I thought, you know what, I wouldn't mind some for myself. So I got this set from Temu. It is a set of 5. A couple of them have like a piercer, or I don't even know what you call it, but basically like a needle on the end that you could pop your pimples. Those are probably for like cystic pimples that do not come to a head. When you push on these ends, they do not bend. So I think that they're definitely like a decent quality for what you're getting. Here's the one we got my daughter from Amazon. As you can see, it is quite a bit thicker, like the actual, like this is probably the thickest tool I have from my set, and it has got to be, I mean, this is like 3 times as thick as far as that. And then the actual, like, this is the tool that kind of matches this one. There's a big difference in it. This one's thicker. This one doesn't bend, so I just feel like it will probably still do the same thing. And then she's got this flat tool on this end. I have no idea what the difference is. Like I said, I have no idea how to use these things. I don't have a flat one in my set. Just this one is the only one that's similar. This is definitely a higher quality. I think this costs $6 or $7 just for the wand. I do think that this is a nicer one, but I also think that these are adequate. Like, these are still gonna get the job done. Again, I don't even know what they're all for. We're gonna find out, because some of these I'm like, is that not the same? Are these 3 just not the exact same tool? Like, tell me what I use one for versus the other. Am I crazy? Maybe they're just, if one wears out, you have another. I have no idea, but I gotta do a little research. I would say this is a better quality, but these are gonna be perfectly fine. So if you wanna save some money and get more tools, go with the Temu ones, I guess. All right, the last thing I wanna compare are workout sets. I got a couple of these because I just can't get enough, but I love them. They're very good quality, they are very flattering, and they're very inexpensive. However, Temu's are even cheaper. So I was curious and I wanted to compare. So this is the set I have from Amazon. As you can see, you have the yoga shorts, you have the yoga sports bra. It is low impact, do not wear this. If you have a bigger chest and are gonna go running or something like that, it is not gonna support you real well. However, it's great for low impact things, which is all I ever do because I don't like running. This is the one I got from Temu that is probably the most like this one. And I'm telling you what, it's the same. This is the first time I've seen it. It's identical. This is identical. Okay, purple. As you can see, it literally has the ribs in the same exact place, right? In between the breasts, across the bottom band. The material is the exact same. It has the exact seams, the exact straps, the exact shape. It is the exact same. I'm not doing a very good job showing you, but it's literally identical. The shorts are about a ½ inch shorter on the Temu ones. Again, same material. The seam across the back is the same because these are considered seamless so that you're not getting a camel issue. Literally the same, a little bit shorter. Dang, so much cheaper too. All right, I got this set from Temu too. So nice. It is thick. Like, I have pants like these from Amazon. It's the exact same. Holy crow. And a bra from Amazon. I'll get it out. It was green. It's the exact same. Holy moly. You can see, like, it's got like this textured ribbing or whatever, and then it's got like smaller textured ribbing. It kind of comes up because it's meant to flatter your figure, and so it comes up in like a triangle right up here. Thick bands. You can see the back. This is literally the exact same thing. Thicker ribs, the thinner ribs up to flatter your chest. The same exact detailing. So nice and so much cheaper even. They're already cheap on Amazon and then even cheaper on Temu. And Temu has free shipping, so it's kind of like, why not? Here's the other set I got. This I do not have an identical one to, but this is also one that's I didn't pay attention to. The back, it's got one of those butt scrunches. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear those. Maybe around the house, but that's not my gig. I don't want to enhance the tush in public. It's just not. It's not for me. But at home, while I'm working out, maybe, I don't know. So I don't have an identical one of that because I did not buy that on purpose. Whatever. This is another thing I got my son. I had these saved in my cart on Amazon because I was gonna get it for him for his dorm. Decided to check it out on Temu and see, hey, can I find a like similar product for cheaper. Sure enough, this is so good. These are these little S hooks. You basically can hang them on your furniture and they're heavy, like they hold anything. So basically he could hang this on his bed if he wanted to, hang up his school bag, or hang it on his bed, hang up his towel, hang it on his closet, and hang up his coats. I don't know, but there's like 6 of them, very inexpensive. They're completely rubber coated. They have this little rubber tip here so it won't damage the dorm bed if you hang it over. This is probably an inch wide. I'll be curious to see if that goes over the furniture or if he has to use it this way. But either way, I mean, this is rubber covered. It shouldn't do any damage. This, I think, it looks like about 2.25 inch wide. So either way, he should be able to fit these, but a set of 6, much cheaper than Amazon. So that was a great find. This is another thing I got him. It's a cord like manager. I always see these on Amazon and want to get them and never do because I'm like, it's a waste of money, but this is so cheap. But it holds 6 cords. It's got a sticky back to it. I figure he can literally just stick this to his desk, and any charging cables for computer, phone, watch, iPad, whatever can just go on here, and he doesn't have to worry about it falling beside his desk, behind his desk, and having to find it every day. This is just a really easy way to like corral the cords so that you can get to them very easily. And that was totally worth it to me. So I'll pull up a similar one from Amazon and show you the price. Another thing I got for him was a doorstop. People say to have a doorstop at college, both for moving in and moving out, and if you want to leave your door open for visitors. So I got this black one. It's pretty heavy duty. It's rubber. I think that that will work very nice. It's also thick. I think that will be a very good one. I also got him this soap tray. He needs some place to put his bar soap when he goes to the showers. So I thought that this was a good buy. It doesn't have any drainage holes. That's the only downside. I will just drill a few in here because I don't want him getting water caught in there because it just makes your soap a slimy, gooey mess. But for what we needed and the price, it's perfect. The other thing I got were these toothbrush like covers. He'll only take one of these, but again, I thought that that would be good for his shower caddy to have his toothbrush covered. Let me see, this is the first time. So they just kind of snap closed with 2 little teeth. I don't know if I like that very much. It's not easy to open. I don't think I like this at all. They were very inexpensive, but I think I'm gonna look for a different option because I do not like having to open it that way. It's not convenient. Yep, that's a fail. I don't love those. And then the last thing I got him that I thought would be handy, because he will not have a nightstand because he's in a traditional room. There's a very small space in between him and his roommate, and I don't think there's room for 2 nightstands. So we planned to not have a nightstand, but I figured this would be very convenient for him because he can hang it off his bed. He just sticks this flap underneath his mattress, and then he has a place for his iPad, his computer, any notebooks, whatever, a water bottle, his phone, his AirPods, whatever he needs, he can literally just stick in here. And I thought it was very nice. I had something similar, almost exact, saved in Amazon that I chose not to get because it was cheaper from Temu, and it's very nice. It's a good thick quality, and I think that it will hold up, hopefully, very well for him. So that was a good buy, I feel like. Hey guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you know when I come out with a new video. Let me know if you like this kind of content. If you shopped at Temu before, let me know. If you have not, I will have the link below so you can get to it. It is, in my opinion, a really good alternative to Amazon. Keep in mind that it is a cross between Amazon and the dollar store. That's how I like to think of it. There will be things that are identical to Amazon, and there will be things that are more like the Dollar Tree type stuff. You may just get stuff that's the same exact thing, but just a little bit lower quality. And if it's something that you don't care about being a little bit lower quality, like for example, my laundry folding board, it is worth it to save the money, in my opinion. They have free shipping, they have free returns, but yeah, that is it. So let me know if you like this kind of video and I will make more. But for now, that is all I have for you. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.